Okay. So I just want you to go ahead and sit however you feel comfortable. And you can sit with your legs crossed or uncrossed. They can be on the floor, however you feel comfortable. Some people will even do this exercise when they're lying down. Really, however you want to be is fine. And I just want you to slowly bring your attention to the tip of your nose. And just let yourself start to become aware of the physical sensation of the air coming in and out of your nose. Let yourself start to notice the temperature of the air. And how humid or dry the air feels. Just let yourself start to become aware of that physical sensation of the air as it comes in and out of your nose. Starting to become aware of how pleasant or unpleasant or neutral that air feels. And maybe inside your head as you're breathing in, you can say the word in, just to kind of remind yourself that that's what you're doing, you're breathing in. And as you breathe out, you can say the word out inside your head, just to remind yourself that you're breathing out. Breathing in, noticing the physical sensation of the air coming in. Breathing out, noticing the physical sensation of the air going out. Just take a couple moments and really let yourself start to notice that sensation. And when your attention wanders, and it will periodically, just kind of notice that it wandered. Kind of make note of what it wanders to. Maybe even smile a little bit to yourself. And then as soon as it's appropriate and as soon as you can, gently guide your attention back to your breathing. Noticing when your breath goes in. Noticing when your breath goes out. Letting your body be a little bit like a swinging door, opening one way and then the other. Breathing in, it opens in. Breathing out, it opens out. Now maybe you can follow one of these breaths the whole way in, starting at your nose, through your throat, and all the way down into your chest and lungs. Just staying with one breath the whole way in. And maybe when you're ready, you can follow one breath the whole way out. Starting in your chest and lungs, up through your throat, and out through your nose. Just staying with it. Maybe even stretch out the words. Stretching out your in to stretch the whole time that you're breathing in. Stretching out the word out to go the whole time that you're breathing out. When that attention wanders, that's fine. Just let yourself notice what it wanders to. Gently guide that attention back to your breathing. Just noticing the physical sensations that are going along with your breath. Just watching it happen. Not trying to control it or make it any faster, make it any slower. Not trying to make it pleasant or unpleasant. Really just noticing what's there. Maybe even for one of the first times in your life, actually noticing, actually being aware of the physical sensations that go on with your breathing. As that air goes all the way in from your nose into your lungs. And that air goes all the way out from your lungs up through your nose. Breathing in, breathing out. Just allowing yourself to notice what's actually there moment by moment. Maybe you can start to become aware as your attention spreads a little bit to the muscles that are moving and changing as you're breathing in and out. The tension's increasing, the tension's leveling, the tension's decreasing. Just becoming aware of just which muscles tense, just which muscles relax as you're breathing. Again, not trying to make them relax or make them be tense. Just allowing your awareness to shift to that. Noticing the muscles in your chest, in your abdomen, the muscles in your sides, and just how they respond to the breath. How they tense and relax with each breath. Just letting yourself become aware of that. And you may find pleasant sensations while you're doing this, and that's okay. You may find unpleasant sensations, and that's alright too. You may find sensations that are neither pleasant nor unpleasant, that are just there. Just observing all of those things, just watching and becoming aware and sensing all those different sensations, all those different muscle changes in each breath. As you watch your breathing, maybe you can become aware of that moment just when the inhale changes to an exhale. That moment when it switches over from an inhalation to an exhalation. As you're observing this, maybe you can also become aware of that moment when it changes from an exhalation, from an exhale, to an inhalation, an inhale. Really let yourself notice that now. Let yourself notice the urge to breathe. The moment when your body automatically switches without you doing anything to make it happen or doing anything to impede it from happening. Just observe and sense and feel this. You can notice if it happens really quickly, or if it's a slow process. If the sensation associated with changing from a breath in to a breath out is pleasant, or if it's unpleasant, if it's neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Just let yourself observe that. Let yourself become aware of it. And likewise, when it changes from an exhalation, from an exhale, to an inhalation, allow yourself to notice if that sensation is pleasant, or if that sensation is unpleasant, or if that sensation is neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Again, not trying to control anything or make things happen any differently than they are. Just allowing yourself to be present for that. To be aware of it and awake to it. And as you watch a little bit more, maybe you can start to catch a glimpse and start to become aware of just where your breath starts. Maybe it starts in your abdomen. Maybe it starts in your chest. Perhaps it starts in your sides. Or in your throat. Or even in your nose. Just kind of explore and watch and let yourself become aware just where this breath starts. And where does this breath change? And where does the new breath start? Just studying it and watching it. Again, not trying to control it or make it happen faster or slower, but just letting yourself be present for it. Just letting yourself observe it. Every time that your attention wanders, at some point you'll realize it. And that's okay. Kind of smile that your brain is working the way it's designed to work. And gently guide your attention back to your breathing. All those sensations, warmth and coolness, tension and relaxation, movement, any sensation that you have as a result of your breathing. And noticing whether they're pleasant or unpleasant or neutral, without trying to control, just observing and watching one phenomena happen after another after another. You can let yourself practice this just as long or as short as you want to. Just allowing yourself to stay in this moment of noticing your breathing.